So we have here this figure, and the length b of the segment, the length of the segment A is going to be equal with the segment with the length c. So c is equal a times b. And to see how it works, for example, with technology, we can see here. And we have here, for example, in GeoGebra, so segment with a length b times a segment with a is equal with c. And if you are looking here, for example, a is equal with 1.64 and b is 2.45. If we are multiplying these two numbers, we get approximately 4 because those numbers are rounded. And doesn't matter in which position we are putting them. For example, I put this position, but the segment P we are looking horizontal line is with respect or perpendicular to the y-axis, and this one we are going to get perpendicular with the y-axis, and you will see here the segment with the length A is 1.83 times 2.18 is going to be approximately equal with 4 with the length of this segment C here, the green one. So the brown segment A times the brown segment B is equal with the green segment C. Doesn't matter in which position we are put in, this is going to satisfy. If we are going in this position here, so again we have just to make those horizontal lines. So horizontally we have to make the segment A and B, and those lengths are going to give the product of A and B is going to give the length C. And to make the final thing, I will go here, for example, to make more interesting and is more clear. If I'm going here in the middle, as you see here, segment A times B gives segment C. And if you see segment A is 2, segment B is 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and this length here is equal with 4. As you see, is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we want to prove why it's happening, so we can go here a little bit to demonstrate how it's happening. Let's say, as we see here, this is a parent function y is equal with x squared. And now let's say I'm taking the point here a, so let's say here a, so x is equal with a, and the coordinate here, so the y is going to be x squared is a squared, and the coordinate x and y, so it's going to be a and a squared. So here is a squared. And if I'm taking this a b, is going to be the same. So x is a b, so y is a b squared. And here is a b, and this is a b squared, so y is a b squared. So we have those coordinates. And now what we can do here, and let's say we take in the slope, because this is the line with the intercept slope, for example, is mx plus c. And what do we have now? So the m, so the slope is equal with the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is very clear. And now in our case, so this is a x2, y2, x1, y1, and y2 is a b squared, is a minus a squared. But don't forget, here we have a minus, you see negative, so this a has to be negative, this here. I'm sorry, this negative has to be here, so this is a positive, but this is a negative a. And what's going to happen here is going to be b minus a. So let me write this better. So let me write better, this one is a minus a. And what's going to happen now? B squared minus a squared, we can write b plus a times b minus a. And down here is a b, negative is a positive a. But we can simplify now, b plus a with a b plus a. And what remains a b minus a. So the slope m is equal with a b minus a. And y, and we have this y is equal with the mx plus c. What happened with the y? Y was equal with a b squared, okay, or a squared, but in this case is a b squared. So let me write here a b squared is equal, instead of the m, I'm going to plug here b minus a. Okay, instead of the x, I'm taking a. And here is a plus c. Okay. Instead of the x, let me take a b. Because I'm taking the second point. I'm taking the point, for example, let's say the point b and b squared. So this is a x and this is a y here. And now, what's going to happen here? If I am multiplying, b squared is going to be b times b is a b squared. B times a is a minus ab, and here is a plus c. And now if I'm going here, everything to subtract by b squared, minus b squared here, minus b squared in this side, and this we can cancel. And what remains a 0 is equal with okay, 0 is with so let me erase this one here, is a minus ab plus c. And on both sides we go with a plus ab, this cancels, and c is equal to the a times b. Respectively, we just proved c is equal to the a times b. So this is the proof.